Tottenham Hotspur's season has been nothing short of a roller coaster, and Dutch defender Micky van de Ven recently sat down with Joe Thomlinson to share his thoughts on the highs and lows, the club's Europa League ambitions, and the upcoming clash against Chelsea. For Tottenham, the 2020-2025 season has been filled with thrilling victories and frustrating setbacks. Van de Ven acknowledged that, while the team
fully recovered, so yeah, happy to be back.
How's your recovery been? Because it's been out for a little bit of an extended period. It's been tough on you?
Yeah, it was a really tough time, of course, to be sidelined from the squad also for a long part of the season. So it was a really tough time, but what I said, it's the past, and hopefully I can stay fit now till the end of the season and do some better things.
What do you do in your time off when you're recovering? What sort of things do you get up to? Do you watch a lot of TV? Do you watch a lot of films?
To be honest, almost every day you're in, so you have to train. You come in the morning and you leave quite late because you have to do your stuff to get everything stronger than it was before. So really long days, and come back home, and to be honest, then you just relax, go on the PlayStation, do some things with family or with your girlfriend, some things like this.
What are you playing on the PlayStation at the moment? What games are you playing?
Call of Duty now.
Yeah?
Yeah, Resurgence. I don't know, you play or not?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So I play this now. Yeah, I'm decent.
You're definitely good. You're definitely good. Do a couple of the other players in the squad play as well? You got a little...
I know Dom plays sometimes. Most of the time I play with friends from home.
Okay.
But or from my former club, to be honest. But I know Dom is playing. Other players I don't know, to be honest.
I think there's some very good Call of Duty players as well in the Premier League.
Yeah, for sure.
Some serious players.
For sure.
Some lads at home that are on the streaming side, fancy themselves big time
I'm not
on Call of Duty. I'm not going to see you streaming soon, though.
No, impossible.
No Micky van de Ven streaming. What about the mental side of recovery then? Because we all talk about the physical side of recovery, don't we? But a lot of the time it's the mental side that's harder than the physical side, right?
Yeah, it's just really tough, and of course you get tested every time over and over again. It's just mentally really tough, because every time even when you go to the home games, you see the guy walk out of the tunnel, you see guys coming on, you see guys, even every time when they have an away game and before the game, the day before they leave in the bus and they go out to the hotel, and you're just driving home again and just sitting at home and have training next. It's mentally so tough when you see the guys just doing what they love and you just can't do what you love. How's
the gaffer been throughout all of this? Because obviously big person around the place, obviously big personality. I interviewed him earlier in the season. He must have been great for you. Yeah,
he talked with me a lot, and he also gave me the time and just wants to make sure that when I came back, I want to be not 100 but 110, for example, to be back and can do whatever I want. So he pushed me really, and he helped me also in this tough period. Yeah.
And the speed's still good? We're still hitting those high speeds in training?
Yeah.
Coming back from the injury, still fast?
Still fast, hopefully, yeah. So we're going to see it in the match, but hopefully I'm still fast, yeah.
Fingers crossed. Let's talk a little bit about the team then. How's it been around the team at the moment? How's the team dynamic in the changing room?
Of course, it has been a tough season for us with some ups and downs. Semi-final Carabao Cup, we get knocked out away at Anfield. But before, we played some good games. FA Cup, we got knocked out by Aston Villa, and I think that was all in a short time period also that we got knocked out in both games. So where you were in all competitions, then out of nowhere, boom, 2 are gone. And of course we still have the Europa League, so the belief is still in the team, and we know we can achieve something. Hopefully, we can achieve something beautiful with the Europa League. And what I say, it was a tough season, but we keep each other pushing towards the goal we want to reach now, and that's of course the Europa League.
Let's talk a little bit about the Europa League then, because that is a big goal. Obviously, it's much talked about, isn't it? Silverware at this club. You think you get over the line this time?
Yeah, that's what we want to achieve. Yeah, we want to win the Europa League. Of course, we have also 9 games I think left in the Premier League. Well, of course, it was not our season, but we want to finish stronger. We don't want to. That people think that we think Premier League is just finished, just focus only on the Europa League. We also want to finish the season strong in the Premier League, but of course we know we're not going to win something in the Premier League anymore. So the Europa League is our main focus, to win some silverware. Yeah.
Obviously Frankfurt, you've got a bit of experience playing against Frankfurt. You've got a good record against Frankfurt as well. When I was looking at it, I don't think you've lost against Frankfurt.
I think I played them twice.
Yeah. Win and a draw.
We won away and we drew at home, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so you've been giving a few tips to the boys in the changing room.
To be honest, the team from Frankfurt also changed a lot compared to the time I played against them. But it's going to be a tough game. I played over there. Massive stadium, good fans, good atmosphere, so it's going to be tough. And we play first at home, so hopefully we can play a really good game at home and go with a good feeling towards Frankfurt.
What can the away fans expect in Germany? Because it's obviously an amazing place to watch football as well, isn't it? You've played a lot of football over there. It's going to be a big occasion for the club and the supporters, isn't it?
I think for the supporters it's also an amazing game to go there, so to show how strong the support from Spurs is, and every time they're over and over again they keep supporting us, even in the tough times now. So hopefully they will do this again and they will get a beautiful game in Frankfurt.
You've also been really good in the Europa League this season as well. Why do you think that is? Do you think it is a different style of play in the Europa League to the Premier League, but you've been so effective over there?
Of course, you play also different teams in Europa League sometimes compared to the Premier League. Premier League is also like, the intensity is so high and the physicality and everything is so high. And of course, you play against Europe, and it's always when you play in another country, another stadium like the fans, it's always difficult to play away games in Europa League. But the guys did unbelievable the first part of the Europa League season. So hopefully we can build on from that and just do some good stuff till the end of the tournament.
Let's talk a bit about the Premier League then. You mentioned it there. Is it at the stage where you've got to really concentrate now, because you don't want to just drop off and think, oh, the season's done, we can't go too high in the Premier League? Have you really got to concentrate on the league as well?
Yeah, for sure. I don't want people to think that we think like, Premier League is finished. What I said before, it was a tough season. It was really tough, but we have still 9 games to play. So yeah, of course we still want to make it. We can't accept also, like the fans can't also accept from us to like, season is done, like just leave it and focus on the next one. Now we got 9 games left and we want to play our best games for these 9 ones and see what's coming then.
And obviously the big games coming up, particularly Chelsea, the fans, this is a big rivalry for Chelsea and for Spurs. Does it kind of seep into the dressing room a bit as well?
Yeah, we know it's a big game against Chelsea. It always is, even at home, but now you play away at Stamford Bridge. It's going to be a tough game, but hopefully we can play our best football and just get a result out of there.
What do you think you're expecting from Chelsea when you go to the Bridge? Is it going to be a big battle? We've seen the Battle of the Bridge in the past. It's going to be...
Yeah, it's going to be a battle. They play also high intensity, high pressing team, running a lot, physical team, so it's going to be a battle, yeah, for sure.
Do you think other than the North London derby, Chelsea is like the one game, obviously the fans really look forward to on the calendar? Are the players the same?
Yeah, we know, of course, the North London derby is the biggest, of course, but always when you talk about Chelsea, you feel a hate also. So even from the fans, you feel like the hate towards Chelsea. Yeah. And from the Chelsea fans, you feel the hate towards Spurs. So yeah, for us players, of course, we can feel it that it's a big derby for them also.
How do you guys cope with that sort of pressure? You know, it's a big game. You've experienced loads of big games in the past. How do you sort of settle the nerves and calm down for a big game?
I think every player has his own way. For me, it's just, I don't know. Before the game, I just go in your own zone, like in your own main focus, and then at the moment the whistle goes, of course you feel when you walk out of the tunnel, you feel like you feel something special, like it feels like a derby. But when the referee blows the whistle, then you just forget everything. It's just the main focus about the game and just getting a result with the team.
What do you think is like the most intense game you've ever been a part of? Obviously we talk about North London derbies, Chelsea game, but is there one game that stands out in your career maybe that you thought, wow, this is a really high level, it's very physical, very intense, a real battle out here?
For me, this was, to be honest, my first North London derby.
Okay.
It was last season. We played over there and we drew 2-2.
Yeah.
It was a crazy game.
I remember.
Even with the fans, and I think they scored 1-0. We scored 1-1. They scored a 2-1 with, I think, a handball and the penalty then. And I think literally 30 seconds later, it was 2-2 already. So this was for me also in intensity-wise, was like, this is a big derby. You can smell it also in the stadium. Like every time we got the ball, they're whistling like this, and our fans were unbelievable every time, even when we scored. So yeah, this was for me the most intensive game. Yeah.
Has shown moments of brilliance. Consistency has been a challenge. We started strong, had some tough games, but the belief in our squad is strong. We keep pushing, and the fans have been incredible in their support, he stated. The push for Europa League success. With the Premier League race heating up, Spurs remain determined to make a deep run in the Europa League. Van de Ven emphasized the importance of European success, stating, "It's a huge opportunity for us. The competition is tough, but we believe in our ability. Winning silverware is always the goal, and we're giving everything to make that happen." One of the standout fixtures on Spurs' calendar is their upcoming match against Chelsea. Van de Ven recognized the magnitude of the clash, describing it as a tough game, but one they are prepared for. Chelsea are a strong team, and we know the challenge ahead. But we're going to give our best before our fans. These are the games we live for, and we will fight until the final whistle, he assured. With the season approaching its decisive moments, Tottenham's focus remains sharp. Van de Ven's confidence reflects the team's resilience and commitment to success. Spurs fans will be hoping for a strong finish, both in the Premier League and in their pursuit of European glory.